So hi everybody, we're going to start our lovely yoga session this afternoon, and it's just going to be a little bit more challenging than the norm. So we're going to be doing some lovely sun salutations as well. So it'll be a little bit more active than our normal yoga that we normally do. But so let's begin anyhow by just giving ourselves a few moments to arrive and relax, so you can find a nice comfortable seated position. You can place your hands upon your thighs, palms facing up, bring your thumbs and first fingers to touch, and just roll your shoulders back and down, and take a moment to just close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, know that when we move our bodies, we receive a lovely thing, which is what I call a chemical reward. So movement is essential for our well-being, and the chemical high that we experience comes from, as we know, endorphins, which help with pain relief and which create lovely feelings of happiness. So these chemicals that are released when we move or when we exercise help us to relieve stress and anxiety, and it neutralizes the body as well, which is lovely. Something that also happens when we move and become more flexible is that we release oxytocin, which I call the cuddle hormone. So it's lovely hormone that's released and gives us that lovely sense of fulfillment and connection with the world around us. So it's lovely really to, I suppose, approach our yoga today as a gift to ourselves, not as another stressor, something that we have to do, but it's just a lovely way of hitting the chemistry jackpot within our own bodies. So let's begin by rolling our shoulders up towards our ears, give them a little squeeze, and on the exhale, allow those shoulders to drop down the back. Let's do that again. Inhale, squeezing the shoulders towards the ears, and exhale, release and drop them down the back. Once more, breathing in and breathing out. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhaling completely through your mouth. Let's do two more, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's continue now with our lovely chant of Om. Let's do 5 rounds of Om. Breathe in. Last one. Well done. So our lovely breath work this afternoon is really bringing some lovely energy into our heart. So it's a really simple breath work. We're going to just bring the fingers into a little fist, and you're going to place your thumb over 3 of those fingers and let your little pinky finger be loose here. So we're going to do that in both hands. So make a little fist, bring the thumb over the 3 fingers and keeping that little pinky finger loose. You can bring your elbows towards your ribs, relax your shoulders, pinky finger is faced up. Take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, round the pinky finger forward, tuck it in, and then open it back out again on the inhale. So it's like a little workout for the pinky fingers. Inhaling and exhaling, rounding and tucking it in. Inhaling, open and lift. Exhale, draw it down towards the earth, tuck it in on the exhale. Inhaling, open, rounding, little pinky finger, and exhaling, curling it in. Inhaling, open, and exhale. Apologies for my dog who's barking in the background. Inhaling, open, and exhaling and tucking in. Let's do two more. Breathing in as you open, and then exhaling as you tuck in. Last one. Inhaling, open, and exhaling, tuck it in. So we're going to just do a lovely little simple stretch while we're seated, and then we will get on to a lovely sun salutation as well. So you're going to bring the hands into prayer at the heart center, placing those thumbs at your sternum and pressing the hands towards each other, slightly lifting the elbows. So take a nice big inhale here and exhale. On your next inhale, sweep your hands up towards the sky, bring the palms together, and on your exhale, we're simply going to place the right hand down alongside that hip and sweep the left hand over. So you're aligning up the upper arm with your ear, and now you're looking up towards that thumb, slightly tilting your heart towards the sky. On the inhale, you come back up to your center, and then on your exhale, you place your left hand down onto the earth and you sweep that right hand up and over to the left. So again here, you're tilting the heart slightly towards the sky. You're reaching through the fingertips and towards the crown of the head. Inhale, come back up to your center, and we'll do that in a flow. So you're going to sweep to the right, and then you're inhaling back up to your center, and you're sweeping towards the left. So we're just going to go from side to side, inhaling one way this time, and now exhaling in the opposite direction. So we're just going to do two more of these. Inhaling, sweeping up and over, just to open up the body, and exhaling in the opposite direction. Let's do one more. Breathing in as you sweep, and then exhaling as you go in the opposite side. Well done. You're going to come back to center, come over onto a table. So making sure that the shoulders are over the wrists and the hips are over the knees. Draw your belly button back towards your spine, and on the inhale, drop your belly, lift your head and your heart looking up towards the sky. And on the exhale, rounding into a cat, pushing the floor away, tucking the chin to the chest. Let's do two more. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, round the spine and push the floor away. Inhaling, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, round and curl as you come into your cat. This time you're going to curl your toes and you're going to hover your knees off the mat, and you're going to be here for 3 breaths. So just building a little bit of core in the belly area. So 3 breaths. You're pushing the hands down, each finger is connecting with the earth, the knees are just hovering off the mat. You're looking down, your belly button is drawn back to your spine. Take one more breath here. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the sit bones up towards the sky, coming into your downward dog. So you can pedal out the feet here as if you're walking the dog. So guiding, bending into one knee and then pushing the opposite heel down onto the earth. Just going from side to side. And then very slowly come back to stillness in your downward dog. Have a gentle bend in your knees, really guiding the sit bones up towards the sky. The ears are aligned with those upper arms. You're pushing into all fingers, especially the thumb and the middle finger. And now you're going to come up onto your tippy toes as high as you can come up, and you're just simply going to step the feet forward all the ways towards the front of the mat. And now you're in a forward fold. So allow the head to relax, take hold of each elbow and just gently rock from side to side. Allowing the head to become heavy Allow the back of the neck to lengthen. Take one more breath here. Release your hands. Push into the feet as you come all the ways back up to standing. So you're towards the front of your mat. Your feet are hip distance apart. And you're going to guide the hands up into your mountain, and you're exhaling, folding forward and down. Inhale, come into a table, flat back, looking forward. And on the exhale, you're going to plant the hands and you're going to step back into a plank pose. So here we're in plank, and we're going to hold here now for 3 breaths in plank. So you're pushing through the heels. The belly, you're drawing it in, hollowing out that belly. You're looking towards the front of your mat. So gently you're separating the shoulder blades. And you're here for another 2 breaths. So take a nice big inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to bend into the elbows, tuck them in by the ribs, and slowly come down into chaturanga. So here you're going to stay for 1 breath. You're going to release your feet and lift up into up dog. So now the knees are lifted off the earth. You're rolling your shoulders back, gentle bend in your elbows, lifting your heart, lifting your chin towards the ceiling. Well done. And now gently roll back over your toes, and now push back up into your downward dog. Lovely. So take a little break here. 3 breaths in your downward dog. You can readjust, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Heels are slightly out. Back of the thighs are lifted. And on your next inhale, you're going to look forward and you're going to step your right foot forward in between your hands. I like to come up onto my tippy toes, give myself a little bit of space here. So here for today, we're going to drop that left knee onto the earth, draw the heart forward, roll the shoulders back. And when you're ready, you're going to sweep those hands up towards the sky, looking up. So just a nice little gentle back bend. You're still bending into that right knee. You're lifting the belly away from that thigh. And you're here for 2 more breaths. On the next inhale, you're going to place that left hand down onto the earth. And you're going to sweep that right hand up towards the sky. Take a nice big inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to take that hand down underneath the thigh and place it on your heart and bow your head for 2 breaths. Once again, inhale, sweep that right hand up towards the sky. And on the exhale, place that hand down to frame that front foot once again. You're going to now lift that back knee off the earth, straighten that leg, and you're going to step back again now into your plank. So we're back into our plank. We're here again for another 3 breaths. Leave the hips just drop slightly. Again, you're pushing the floor away. You're separating those shoulder blades, strengthening up the back of the thighs, pushing through the heel, and looking towards the front of your mat. Now take a nice big inhale, bend into the elbows, tuck them in by your ribs, and you're coming down into your chaturanga. So just halfway down, uncurl your toes and lift your head, lift your heart up into up dog. So the knees are lifted off the earth, they're not touching the ground. Take a breath here, roll back over the toes and lift the sit bones back up into your downward dog. Readjust your position. And once again, maybe walk the dog here, just releasing any tension in the back of the legs. Find stillness for a breath. Looking forward. This time you're going to step your left foot forward in between your hands. So you're bringing that left foot forward, straightening up that back thigh. And for today, you're going to drop that right knee back onto the earth. Let's draw our head and heart forward, roll our shoulders back and down. Looking forward, a nice generous bend into that left knee, and it's directly over that left ankle. When you're ready, belly button drawn back towards the spine, you're going to sweep those hands up into your lunge. So you're here for 3 more breaths. Taking those ribs away from the pelvis. And now when you're ready, drop that right hand down in line with that foot and taking the left hand up towards the sky. Reaching up, big inhale. And on the exhale, take that left hand down underneath that thigh, place it on your heart and bow your head for 2 breaths. Inhale, sweep that left hand back up towards the sky and then plant it down and frame that foot. Again, lift that back knee off the earth and you're going to step back into your plank. So coming down back into your plank, which is lovely today, we're going to take 1 more breath here. You're going to drop your knees onto the earth. You can keep your toes curled. Bring your sit bones back onto your heels and then draw your forehead down towards the earth. Coming into a little child's pose. I want you to tense up your fingers, so coming up onto tented fingers. So making little crab or little spider fingers here. And when you're ready, lift your head, lift your heart. You're going to walk hands all the ways to the left. Place your right hand upon your left hand. Come back to center. Walk the hands all the ways to the right and place the left hand upon the right hand. Walk the hands back to center. Up onto the fingertips, drop the forehead towards the earth. Just a nice little side stretch for the side body. And then you're walking the hands back towards the thighs, roll the shoulders back and down into your thunderbolt pose. So here we're just bringing some energy into the feet, into the legs, into the shins and into the ankles. So we're just going to be here for 5 breaths. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. You can close your eyes here for a moment. Well done. Come back onto your table. Come back on to find a seat. You can cross your legs in lotus position and you can make yourself nice and comfortable for your meditation. So once you've found a nice, comfortable seat, just take a moment, close your eyes, just take a deep breath in and then slowly exhale. Allow yourself now to settle into the present moment, just feeling the weight of your body being supported by the earth or whatever it is that you are sitting on. So with your eyes closed now, bring your awareness to your body, starting at the top of your head. And now gently scan downwards, paying attention to each part. Notice any areas of tension. Notice any areas of discomfort or unease. So take a moment now to scan down through your body, becoming aware of any areas that feel uneasy, that are holding tension or stress. And as you encounter these areas, just pause for a moment and listen deeply. And take a moment to ask these parts of your body, what do you want to tell me? So be open to whatever arises, whether it's a sensation, a thought, or an emotion. Perhaps your shoulders may feel heavy, yearning for relaxation. Or perhaps your heart feels heavy or tight, longing for kindness and compassion. Acknowledge any messages that you receive with a sense of gratitude and understanding. So what is your body telling you? Remember, the body always keeps the score, and sometimes pain is a messenger trying to get our attention, signaling what needs to be expressed or addressed. So honor these messages without judgment. Continue the journey throughout your body from your head to your toes, allowing each part to speak and be heard. And offer these parts of the body compassion, and maybe even imagine a beautiful warm healing light surrounding them, bringing them comfort and peace. Maybe you need to spend extra time with the parts that feel unhappy or neglected. And maybe ask them, what do they need to feel better? And whatever it is, visualize giving them exactly that. Perhaps your lower back needs a little bit more support, or maybe your mind craves more moments of quiet. Simply let your body know you are here and that you are listening and willing to help. This is a beautiful meditation that you can do last thing before you go to sleep at night, or maybe even first thing in the morning. As you do this meditation, remind yourself that you are a witness to your body, that you are here to observe and to listen and to offer care without judgment. It's beautiful to be present with your body, to honor its signals and to respond with kindness. Now, when you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the room. But carry this lovely sense of deep listening and connection with you as you come out of this meditation. Know that at any time you can use this meditation to be more in tune with your body and its needs. Now, to finish our session, let's bring our hands to prayer at the heart center. Let's bring our thumbs to our forehead. May we have peace in our thoughts this week. To our mouth, may we have peace in our words this week. And to our hearts, may we have peace and love in our hearts this week. We will bow to our own hearts. Namaste.